My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain, and I need me 8 soldiers. We're gonna be dropped into France, dressed as civilians. We're gonna be doing one thing and one thing only. Killing Nazis.
Yes, sir!
Quentin Tarantino and Brad Pitt take on Nazis in Inglorious Basterds. I'm Ben Mankiewicz from Turner Classic Movies.
And I'm Ben Lyons from E! Entertainment. One of this summer's most intriguing and anticipated projects, Inglorious Basterds, opens in theaters next weekend, so this is an early review. From the talented mind of writer-director Quentin Tarantino comes the story of a special team of U.S. soldiers sent into Nazi-occupied France with one objective: to brutally murder and scalp as many Nazis as possible. The Basterds, as their troop is called, are led by Aldo Rain, a tough, scarred, battle-tested Southern lieutenant played by Brad Pitt.
Show me on this here map where they are. You gotta tell me how many they are, and you gotta tell me what kind of artillery they're carrying with them.
You can't expect me to divulge information that would put German lives in danger.
Well, now, Warner, that's where you're wrong, because that's exactly what I expect.
Told in chapters, Pitt, while solid in the role, is not on screen as much as you might expect. The real scene stealer here is Christoph Waltz, guaranteed to be nominated for an Academy Award for his portrayal of Nazi Colonel Hans Landa.
Our little foe has an instinct for survival and preservation second to none. And that, monsieur, is what a Jew shares with a rat.
Eventually, the story of Colonel Landa hunting down and murdering Jews living in France intersects with Rain and his men attempting to bomb a movie theater hosting a Nazi propaganda film. Melanie Laurent is sensational, playing a French Jew in disguise, running the cinema, and Diane Kruger is also strong as an actress turned spy working with the Basterds.
You still get us in that premiere?
You speak German better than your friends? No. Have I been shot? Yes. I don't see me tripping the light fantastique up a red carpet anytime soon.
Superbly acted and well constructed, each scene is paced to a chaotic, climactic frenzy. Nobody writes a scene like Tarantino. His dialogue is outstanding. While this isn't his best work, it's right up there in terms of originality and storytelling. You should see Inglorious Basterds.
Don't let anybody tell you that this is just a sort of Tarantino pulp fun picture. This is a seriously provocative film. You mentioned the scalping that the Basterds do of the German or Nazi soldiers that they capture. Indistinguishable sometimes, regular German army or Nazi soldiers. They scalp them, kill them. They don't hand them over as prisoners of war. That is unquestionably makes these Americans, these Basterds, guilty of war crimes. I don't know whether it's the right thing or wrong thing to do here, but it's unquestionably provocative.
And those are very violent scenes, of course, and while this is a bloody, gory film, not as much as I expected it to be, especially coming from Tarantino.
Yeah, you know, like most Tarantino movies, there's a lot of talking in this. I love that. As you mentioned, the writing is great. Nobody writes dialogue like Quentin Tarantino. My favorite Tarantino film, Jackie Brown, has maybe more talking than any other Tarantino film.
And like that film, this one has a great cast, from Brad Pitt, who's solid in his scenes, to people like Mike Myers showing up in the film, and B.J. Novak from The Office has great moments. Rod Taylor and Christoph Waltz.
Yeah.
What a performance.
As you say, Christoph Waltz is menacing in English. He is menacing in French, in German, and then at the end, Italian. Terrifying figure in 4 languages. Obviously, I think you should see Inglorious Basterds.